Did I really just grill this ribeye steak in a Dreo Chef Maker combi fryer? Yes, I really did. And I am actually quite impressed by this appliance. So before you go knocking on this machine like I did, because it says it's an air fryer, and the average person knows about an air fryer. It's an air fryer. But this Dreo Chef Maker combi air fryer makes me think of those infomercials with that guy that done passed away. He would say, but wait, there's more. You know, and then he'd mention what else there is on this machine, and then he'd be about, but wait, there's more. Okay, I'll stop with that. But look at this screen right here. Look at all the different ways it gives you to cook this thing. We're going with chef mode because today we are chefs, and we're going with beef because we have beef ribeye. But look at all these choices. You can do a beef brisket in there, short ribs, patties, flank steak. I can't wait to do this flank steak. I love my flank steak. So I picked the ribeye, and then it's telling me that I should use a grilling plate, making sure the probe's in there, and then it tells you make sure you rubbed it with butter to enhance the flavor. Then you just set it to your desire of doneness and hit next. Then it gives you the choice of classic flavor or sous vide. What? I went ahead and chose classic flavor because it was just quicker, but I will definitely try that sous vide another day. But once you hit the next on that, it starts cooking. And it's letting you know, hey, make sure you got the water in there. We already checked that. If you don't have water in there, you definitely want to fill it up. So on the left, it has the words achieving doneness. So that's what it's doing. It has a light and a window that you can look in there and watch your food getting cooked. At the beginning, I believe it's just warming up everything. It wasn't making a whole lot of noise. Nothing loud and disturbing anyway. So I think this started with 19 minutes. Now it's down to 10. We came back and we're checking it periodically. So when it's saying like 9 minutes, 10 minutes, whatever, it's not actually going to be like exactly 9 minutes. That's what it's estimating at the temperature that it's reading, the inside of the meat. So here it was saying 4 minutes, and all of a sudden we heard this thing kick into gear. So I was like, we got to go see what it was, because everything started smelling great and you could hear that meat sizzling. And then it was just finished. So I let it rest a minute and then pull these out, and look at those steaks. What? And this thing also comes with a recipe book that shows you all different marinades and seasonings for different meats and vegetables and stuff. This made me think of the perfect appliance for those people living in those little tiny New York apartment buildings. They're only like 400, 500 square feet. You don't even really need a kitchen counter to use this right here. But look at the steak, how perfectly cooked it is. And let me tell you, that thing was so tasty and tender and juicy. It was awesome.